Let's take you to the floor now for the Coca-Cola starting lineup presented here at Mississippi College.
5'10" sophomore, number 12, Scarlett Atkins. A 5'7" sophomore, number 20, Allison Johnson. A 5'7" sophomore, 21, Katie Parker. A 6-foot freshman, number 23, Taylor Goodway. And a 5'9" freshman, 33, Jada Simmons. Head coach Samuel Zubro, assisted by Coach Nickel. And now, the home team, the Lady Indians of Etowah Community College. Wearing number 3, 5'9" freshman, Alondra Tucker. Number 13, 6-foot sophomore, Leniki McMillan. A 5'9" sophomore, number 50, Jeronia Allen. A 5'10" sophomore, 21, Kayla Chill. And a 5'9" sophomore, 23, Kayla Nealon. Head coach of the Lady Indians, Nancy Gray, assistant coach, Robin Porter.
And that was your starting lineups here for tonight's Region 23 Championship game between the Lady Indians and Jones County, presented by Coca-Cola. Well, everybody strap in. It's going to be a fun one. We've got our coats here on set.
We're ready to go.
We're ready to go. Robbie,
Let's do this.
your thoughts right now coming into this situation, you're just moments away from this First American National Bank opening tip. Just your thoughts heading into a championship game of this magnitude.
Well, if I'm ICC, I'm feeling really good after last night, taking down one of the best teams, not just in Region 23, but in the entire country in Colin. A team that hadn't lost a game all year. You come here and beat them on this court, that gives you a tremendous amount of confidence going into a game like this.
Absolutely. So it's going to be number 23 for...
That's Taylor Boudoir right there.
Taylor Boudoir. She's
a Columbus
actually now
native.
the Columbus native, so you're familiar with her.
No, we're very well covered her in New Hope, and then you're going to see KK Neal jump it up with her.
So the First American National Bank opening tip is going to be controlled by the Lady Indians. Lady Indians in white, trimmed in red and blue, moving right to left on your radio dial. Jones in the black and gold, and there's a good start to the contest as Leniki McMillan feeds it over the top and finds KK Nealon for the basket.
It's a beautiful pass inside, good seal down low, didn't have any help side, beautiful basket. That's a good way to start there.
So Jones with it, trying to answer with the same play on the other end. The shot is up, no good. McMillan inhales the rebound. Now here come the Lady Indians quickly down the other end of the floor. That's one thing they did well last night, was run the floor against Colin to create easy opportunities. Looks like they're going to try to do that here early against Jones.
Yeah, you want to beat that Jones defense down the court quickly, and getting easy baskets and fast break, that's one way to do it, because Jones looks like they're going to bring a lot of bodies towards the basket and crash the glass. You can get out in front, get some easy hoops if you can do it that way.
So Lady Indians with the basketball. That's going to be Jayla Chills on the corner. Looking to work one-on-one, nothing there. Picks up her dribble, in trouble now. Have to get rid of the basketball for the 5 count. Throws it forward, and we've got a foul whistled.
I believe so.
And so that's going to be a foul whistle on number 13. That's going to be Leniki McMillan. And that's one thing McMillan has done in the past few games, is gotten in foul trouble early. One thing the Lady Indians can't afford here against a very good Jones County team.
Yeah, she's one of the big players inside. She combats Taylor Boudoir, and she's a good matchup player inside, so you don't want to lose her early.
Jones with it now. They quickly go inside, turn around baseline jumper, short, no good, and there's McMillan ripping the rebound. So a good job by Lady Indians defensively, starting the game, allowing Jones County one and done. Chills quickly up the floor with the basketball. Didn't have numbers, picks up her dribble. Drops it off now. This is going to be Tucker with the basketball. Tucker's going to reset. Now looking to go on the drive. Gets past the defender. Running layup. Kiss off the glass is no good. Offensive rebound. Put back. Up in and good by KK Nealon. Great job by KK cleaning up the miss.
4 points already for KK. She's already working hard in the paint. That's what you got to do in a big game like this.
Wild layup put up. No good. Rebound tipped around into the hands of Alondra Tucker. Tucker now wanting to get out in transition. 2-on-1 opportunity. Didn't have it. Backs it back out now. Works it over to Chills. Jayla drives inside. Pull-up jumper is up halfway down. No good. And the rebound to Jones. So now Jones County looks like they're going to try to up the tempo a little bit. Lady Indians getting ready for a substitution coming into the contest. This is going to be Daggins with the basketball on the wing. Asking for a screen. Is going to get one. Pull-up jumper just inside the high school three-point line. Knocks it down for a bucket first basket of the contest tonight for Jones County.
Got to fight through that screen. If you're not going to hedge the screen, if you're in a Wamba, you got to make sure that that player fights over that screen, doesn't get that easy look at a jump shot.
4-2 is your score. 17:45 to play here in the first half. Allen with it, finds McMillan. McMillan's jumper up, no good. Rebound being chased down and pulled down by Jones County. Jones County quickly ahead with the basketball. Lady India's doing a good job of getting back defensively. Inside they try to go with it. It's deflected and taken away by Lanicky McMillan. Good defense that time by the sophomore out of Pontotoc. Tucker with the basketball now. She's going to bring it up the floor. Elantra's had a nice tournament in this game. She drops it off to McMillan. McMillan well out of the post. That's where her natural position is. Tucker gets it back now, working up top with the basketball, trying to work off a double screen. Good switch that time. Into the corner, three-point basket's on his way, halfway down, no good. Rebound into the hands of KK Nealon. Great job by KK chasing that one down and getting the reset for the Lady Indians offensively.
She's working hard on the glass thus far. That's what ICC needs.
Tucker goes on the drive, was a bump, no foul call. They're going to say it's last touch, though, by Jones County. And Robbie, you see a lot of fans kind of get ill whenever you don't see a foul call in that situation, but a lot of times the officials letting them play. If you do get a bump that causes you to lose the basketball, you'll see them give it to the team underneath.
Right, and I don't mind a little contact. I like me a little contact, Petey, if I'm talking to Remember the Titans line there. It's basketball. It's a championship game. You expect some physical play, and that's what I like to see.
Ricky Hooker and Aisha Mays check into the contest for the Lady Indians. Those substitutions being brought to you by Tupelo State Farm agent Rich Potter. Into the corner, Roe Allen's jumper, halfway down, no good, and the rebound to Jones County. 4-2 is your score, coming up on 16.5 to play here in the first half. Long two-pointers up, no good. Rebound tipped out to the hands of Allen. Rowe wanting to push quickly up the floor, doesn't have numbers, wisely backs it back out, swings it over. Chills crosses over the defenders, nice little extra pass. Layup is up in and good. Beautiful play that time by the Lady Indians.
That's a great pass, and then you get a turnover. Not looking ahead on the floor, boy. This is a great start for ICC. You guys see the confidence out there with this team. They're playing with so much more renewed energy from the way I've seen them all season long. And that Colin victory yesterday, it's a big reason why they look so good right now.
Williams checks in for Jones County. That's a substitution being brought to you by Wheeler Family Dentistry in Fulton, located on South Adams Street. Jayla Chills with the basketball. Going to try to work off a double screen. Tries to get around it. Nicely fought through that time. Pops it up top to KK Nealon. Nealon's shot is off the mark. No good. Ricky Hooker with the rebound. Three-pointer on his way. It's no good. And Hooker gets another rebound. Ricky Hooker, the smallest player
on the court, 5'2", and she's got 2 straight offensive rebounds.
And that's what you like to see out of your point guard. Somebody that's not afraid to battle. Hooker tried to drop it off that time. It was taken away by Jones. Now Jones quickly down the floor. Layup is up and no good. Good play that time by Roe Allen, not to commit the foul, but got enough of her attention to force the miss. 15:36 to play here. 6-2 is your score in favor of the Lady Indians. And there's a steal by Jayla Chills. Chills with the basketball. She had a career night with 34 points in the win against Colin. She drops it off to Aisha Mays, lobs it inside to KK Nealon, and KK Nealon gets the basket. This is the KK Nealon show here early.
She has all 8 points, and all those baskets have come within, I don't know, a couple feet from the basket. She's working hard in the paint, and her teammates doing a great job at finding her inside.
Another substitution coming into the contest here for Jones. This is going to be number 10, Bell checking in. Once again, this substitution being brought to you by Wheeler Family Dentistry. Dr. Ron Wheeler and staff proud to be a part of the ICC family here on the broadcast on FM 95. Free throw on its way and good. KK Nealon able to cash in on that Trustmark Bank free throw to complete the three-point play the old-fashioned way. Robbie, great start to the contest for the Lady Indians.
Well, great start. You're not even getting Jayla Chills going on her shot yet. You've already got 9 points from KK. There's a basket inside there from Johnson, but well, you couldn't have asked for a better start if you're ICC.
So Lady Indians with the basketball. Jones in a man-to-man defense. Chills is going to take over the point guard position here for the Lady Indians. We talked about these two teams split during the regular season. So this is sort of the rubber match here with a lot on the line. Chills, beautiful crossover. Kicks it around the wing. Hooker thought about the three, didn't have it. Kicks out now to Allen. Allen, jumper up, bouncing around, no. And the rebound to Jones County. So the iron unkind that time, quickly up the floor. Here comes the shot, denied that time by Jayla Chills.
I'd say that Jayla's having herself a block party already. We're all invited.
Yes, big-time play there, and she just rejected one of the best players in the state, Katie Parker, with authority. So Jones with the basketball underneath, nearly lost it. on the inbounds. Looking to drive inside, trying to take her man one-on-one. Wild shot, put up no good. Rebound. And that should be coming in. Yeah. She dropped it, tried to come back in and get it. Good job by Isha Mays. She stayed straight up, but kind of gave her a little bit of a nudge to lose her balance out of bounds.
Right, that little contact in there, that's okay. If you're playing basketball, you want a little contact, but I mean, thus far, I've been very impressed with the defense for ICC, not giving any easy shots to Jones. Just about every shot Lady Bobcats have had thus far, it's been contested, and it's been a difficult shot.
9-4 is your score in favor of the Lady Indians. Hooker driving inside. Her hook shot is up, no good. Rebound slapped out of bounds, and they're going to say it stays with ICC on the baseline.
Guess who's down there trying to get the offensive board? KK Nealon working that's the reason why they still have the ball on this end of the floor right now.
KK has recorded 13 double-doubles on the season. 14-13 to play here. Lady Indians leading 9-4. Inside they go to Chills. Chills, a little hook shot is up in and good. Jayla Chills, nice touch that time. You can see why teams like Oregon have been big on the sophomore this season.
She's got great ball handling skills. She's got a great shot. I mean, she doesn't need very much room to get her shot off, and she's got a great stroke. And she's got good size for being a guard as well. She's 5'10". That works well to her advantage.
Katie Parker puts up the three-pointer. It's no good. Lady Indians in transition, and the basket's good, and Jones needs a timeout. Lady Indians take a 13-4 lead here. 13:42 to play. It's a 30-second timeout. We're going to take it with them and be back with more right here on FM 95 Sports.
ICC Sports on FM 95 is sponsored in part
here. And Robbie, you talked about it for a second. Want to start to the contest with the Lady Indians, but with a team like Jones, you can't afford to have any let up.
Can't fall asleep on this team at all. I mean, this is a great start, yes, but it's a 40-minute basketball game. You got to play the entire 40 minutes, not just the first 10, but you couldn't have asked for a better 6 minutes and 30 seconds to begin the game if you're ICC.
So Jones with the basketball now. Into the corner they go with it. Looking to go inside. Nice defense. Parker with it now, working on the wing. Being hawked by Allen. Boudoir sets a pick. Lady Indians force a long three out of Jones. It's up, no good. Rebound being fought for, and Mays rips the rebound.
They're continuing to force Jones to take tough contested shots. The defense has been great thus far.
Elantra Tucker tried to push it, lost the handle on the basketball. Now he's going to reset the offense. Looking to go to work here, dribbling around, inside on the drive. Floater is up, off the mark, no good. Offensive rebound, putback, no, and Jones gets the rebound. Unfortunately, that time Mays just couldn't find the putback, and Jones takes advantage. 13-4 is your score. Inside 13 minutes to play here in the first half. Parker with the basketball, nearly taken away by Chills, and Jones was able to chase it back down. Man, very active Lady Indians.
Active hands. I was just about to say that. The hands are everywhere for some bad passes, just like that one right there that caused a turnover. I mean, life is not easy right now on this end of the court if you're Jones. You may want to try to get some buckets in transition because half-court offense has been tough sledding, and we've had some snow in the area, so obviously Jones would know a little about that.
Tucker with the basketball now, working off a screen into the corner to Allen for a three-pointer. It's off the mark, no good. Rebound pulled down that time by Jones. So not a didn't take very many passes on that when they went for the quick shot there.
Right.
Jones with it now, nearly throw it away. They're going to have to chase it down near midcourt, and they're going to keep possession, working with 18 seconds on the shot clock, coming up on 12 minutes here in the first half. Three-pointer on its way. It's short off the mark. Offensive rebound, though, by Parker. Parker's going to work it back around. Going to have to hurry up. 5 seconds on the shot clock. Jumper is up and good. Nice patience that time, even though the shot clock was running down, as that was number 33, Simmons, who found the basket. 13-6 is your score. 11:45 to go in the first half. Tucker with the basketball now. Looking to go to work on the offensive side of the floor. Crosses over a defender, drives inside, puts the shot up. A lot of contact, no foul call, but then there is the offensive rebound and the putback by KK Nealon. KK Nealon trying to impress somebody today, and she has done so. Great start to the contest for KK. She actually only played 2.5 minutes in the first game due to foul trouble. Boy, she's playing big here early.
She's making up for lost time. She's got 11 of ICC's 15. She has a good chance to make it 12 with this free throw.
This free throw being brought to you by Trustmark Bank, located on the square in Fulton. Also, Robbie, locations in your area in Columbus, but she couldn't cash in and convert the three-point play the old-fashioned way. Jones with the basketball now. They trail 15-6. Inside, or excuse me, 11:30 to play. Close shot, no good. Treasure Evans, who checked in during that last free throw, rips the rebound. Chills with the basketball now, looking to work one-on-one, nothing there. Tucker with it, back over to Chills. Chills, eyes, tries, can't buy the three-point basket. Rebound being tipped around, and corralled by Jones. Robbie, I think Jones heard you. They are trying to get out and run a little bit, see if they can't get some transition baskets.
And they haven't been able to. ICC's been doing a great job of getting back, but there's a basket inside. You got to match up. No man-to-man there. No man-to-man discipline on that play, and easy basket for Jones.
Absolutely. The ICC kind of got confused on the defensive side of the floor. 15-8 is your score, Lady Indians. Tucker with the basketball. She's going to try to work off a double screen. Drops it in the corner to Shields. Shields working around up top now to Nealon. Nealon works it over. Now this is Shields with the basketball. She spots up for three and drains it. A sonic of Fulton three-pointer knocked down by Jayla Shields.
And if you're a shooter, you just want to see the ball go in the basket, and it did right there. That's going to give them a little confidence, Jayla Shields, to keep shooting it.
Jones tries to answer and does so. A big answer there with a sonic of Fulton three-pointer of their own. That's Aaliyah Bell who knocks down the three-pointer. Back-to-back three-pointers for both squads, and you're starting to see these offenses sort of getting their rhythm here.
You're a little nervous to start this game now. You're starting to see both teams start to settle down, but that was the first time where we saw Jones have an uncontested three and get a good look at it.
And we want to have a moving screen foul whistled here on Aisha Mays. I think you have to give credit that time to Coach Summerall working the officials to get that call.
Yeah, I'm not sure that was a moving screen, but they'll give it the benefit of the doubt to the officials because, well, KK gets a steal and she got away with a walk, but we'll come back the other way.
Quickly ahead, the Lady Indians go with it. Jayla Shields now with it, trying to drive baseline. She might have been pushed a little bit, no foul called. Drive inside is Tucker, bouncing, no. There's Mays with the rebound, and I think we're going to have a jump ball underneath, and it's going to be controlled by Jones. Robbie, this is one thing that you touched on as well, and I'll say it to back you up on this. Lady Indians being very aggressive on the boards. That's one thing they're really not noted for this season.
Yeah, Aisha Mays and KK Nealon have been doing great on the boards thus far, especially the offensive rebounding category. I mean, every time a shot goes up, there's 2 or 3 white jerseys in the paint ready to pull down that rebound.
So Jones with the basketball now in the corner, man-to-man defense out of the Lady Indians. Drive to the baseline. That time, caught on a sleep on the backside, but a big-time miss on the layup, and we're going to have a reach-in foul. Looks like we got bailed out on that one after KK kind of lost her balance. If anything, it was a jump ball, but they're going to whistle it a foul on number 32. Any guess?
Haley Pichon.
Pichon, that sounds great.
She's from Slidell, Louisiana. So Pichot, maybe?
Pichot, that's probably
could be that, because,
yes.
you know, taking in the French. I didn't speak French. I took Spanish in high school and college, so
yes, so did I.
Your best guess is as good as mine.
That's what we'll call her then. Either way it goes, your score 18-11, coming up on 9 minutes to play here in the first half. ICC with the basketball. This is Tucker. Tucker into the corner to Chills. Chills trying to take her defender one-on-one. Now crosses over into the corner. They go to Tucker. Tucker's drive inside. Shot is up. No good in the rebound. Ripped down that time by Jones County. Lady Indians have kind of went cold from the floor in the last 3 possessions.
They've had some good looks too, but and that time, you got to match up if you're Lanicky McMillan. That's too much of an easy shot there.
But luckily for the Lady Indians, that one rattled out as the iron was unkind. ICC with the basketball, leading 18-11, 8:45 to play here. Allen with it, works it back up top to the point guard Tucker, who's going to reset the offense. Point everyone around here. McMillan with it on the wing. Inside they go to KK Nealon. Nice extra pass. Layup, though, is no good. Tough break that time. Beautiful set play by the Lady Indians, but could not convert.
A lot of missed layups early on from both these teams, and there's another one right there. That one came from Starla Daggins. And then you compound the mistake with a foul. You never want to do that. You're going to be frustrated if you miss a shot, but don't compound the mistake with another foul on top of that.
Absolutely. Well, you got to think another big factor for both these teams. This is their 3rd straight game. They didn't have the break in between their opening game, so fatigue is going to be a factor late in this contest as well. 18-11, Lady Indians with the lead, coming up on 8 minutes to play here in the first half. Tucker nearly loses the handle on it, now driving inside, and we're going to have a hip check foul. This one's going to be whistled on number 20, Johnson. And so you look at it, Robbie, the officials kind of starting to tighten up a little bit on some of this defense.
Yeah, it's a couple times we've seen these 2 teams start to get in the face of one another when matching up one-on-one, and it's this kind of a game. It's a championship game. This is what you expect in a big-time battle like this.
So Allen will key it in, does so to Tucker. Tucker up top. Tries to drive one-on-one, nothing there. Dribbles around, drops it off to Allen. Allen, pull-up jumper from the key is up in and good. Roll Allen. That's her money spot right there. She knocked it down with confidence.
That looked good when it left her hand. That's that little mid-range jumper. And once again, not matching up down low. But lucky for ICC, they're able to get a steal.
Allen in transition, kicks it out to Chills. Chills Like she was spotting up for the three, but just couldn't quite find the handle on the basketball. Lobs it inside to KK Nealon, swings it around quickly to McMillan, and they're going to say she drug her pivot foot.
Yeah, she shuffled the puppies a little bit there.
So the turnover will give the ball back to Jones. 20-11 is your score. Adam Gore, Robbie Donahoe, Lee Adams here for FM 95 Sports. Also want to say a special thank you back in the studio to Miss Tina Harlow, and remind everybody a programming note. We'll join the Ole Miss and Vanderbilt game as soon as this one is wrapped up here. Jumper is up off the mark. Rebound being chased down and pulled down by Chills. Jayla dribbling through traffic now. Lady Indians have numbers, 3-on-2. Actually make that 4-on-2. Allen's jumper short, no good. And we're going to have a foul underneath as KK Nealon went flying on a rebound attempt. And she's a little slow getting up, but that foul's going to be whistled on Boudoir. Or is I saying that right?
Boudoir?
Yeah.
You said boudoir. That's Boudoir. Yes, Taylor Boudoir from Columbus, Mississippi. She played her basketball at New Hope High School. Got a chance to cover her in her senior year with the Lady Trojans. And she's a phenomenal basketball player, leading scorer for this Jones team. She averages 18 a game. She hasn't scored in this game yet, though.
Lady Indians with the basketball. They lead 20-11. Coming up on 7 minutes here in the first half. Treasure Evans with the basketball, driving inside. Kiss off the glass, no good. Rebound tipped. Still loose on the floor, and it's going to be a wild scramble for it, and last touch by Jones County. I like the hustle that time out of row. Couldn't get to the rebound, got on the floor, and tried to make something happen.
That's what you got to do. If you can't get to the basketball, find a way to get the ball back to your team, and that's one way to do it.
Ricky Hooker checking into the contest. Jayla Chills will check out. That substitution is being brought to you by Tupelo State Farm agent Rich Potter. Hooker with the basketball, trying to work off a screen. Jones switching pretty much on all screens. Inside they go to Nealon. Nealon had it, lost it, saves it back in bounds. Allen with it now. Jumper is up on its way, no good. Rebound tipped and into the hands of Jones County. Now Jones trying to run. 20-11, Lady Indians with the lead. Jones, well, they've tried to get out in transition. They haven't been able to do that. Now they're going to try to set their set offense. You got to give tip of the cap to the Lady Indians defense so far in the first half.
It's been great all game long thus far. No easy shots, and again, covering every shooter. Jones hasn't had a chance to get an easy look just about the entire game thus far.
3 seconds on the shot clock now, driving inside. Shot is up off the mark, no good, and Ricky Hooker draws a charge. I tell you what, Ricky missed 3 games at the end of the regular season in the MACJC state tournament game. But I tell you what, she has not been afraid to battle inside the paint tonight for the Lady Indians.
She has not, and she's been in the mix a lot of times thus far this evening, and she drew the charge there, and that's Starla Dagan's second foul, by the way, so that could be something we want to keep an eye on down the road.
Aisha Mays checks into the contest for the Lady Indians. 6:08 to play here. ICC leading 20-11. Allen had it, lost it, and then Jones gets it back, and that's going to be a jump ball. Good job by Nikki McMillan hustling to come in and tie up that loose ball. But I tell you what, you're starting to see a little life out of Katie Parker trying to make something happen for her team. She is this team leader for Jones County.
Yeah, second leading scorer. She provides a little energy on the defensive end. That time she's diving for a loose ball. Maybe that'll get Jones sparked up a bit here.
ICC with the basketball now. Mays works it over to Evans. Evans to the baseline now to McMillan. McMillan with it, going to dribble back up top, picks up her dribble, in trouble now. Got to hurry up, put up the shot. Hooker puts up a floater, it's no good. Rebounds tipped out into the hands of Evans. Good job that time by KK Nealon. Couldn't grab the rebound, but tipped it out to keep it alive.
That's what you got to do. If you can't get to the ball, find a way to keep it with your team. ICC's doing a great job at that.
Inside they go to McMillan. Her shot is up, no good, but we have a blocking foul whistled on Jones, and now ICC will be in the bonus here for the remaining 5:32 of the first half. Key stat for Lady Indians, only 2 team fouls so far for ICC.
They can continue to be aggressive and go after the basketball, and you don't have anyone in foul trouble. You can continue to go after it, and I mean, again, everything about this stat line right now, as the free throw goes there for Nikki McMillan, you got to be happy if you're Nancy Gray. This team is playing probably some of its best basketball at the right time of year right now.
And McMillan able to cash in on both Trustmark Bank free throws to give the Lady Indians a 22-11 lead now. 5.5 to play in the first half. Parker going on the drive, kicks it out in the corner, nothing there. Now back out to Parker. She wants a three-pointer. It's up, halfway down, wouldn't go. Rebound being fought for underneath. Jones gets it, and there's going to be a foul whistled on McMillan. Really don't know how Jones was able to find that rebound, but she kind of just popped out of anywhere.
Somehow
put the shot up.
Yeah, somehow she got the handle of the ball, and that's not a good second foul for Nikki McMillan, because now you got to bring in someone off the bench. And Nikki sort of hasn't really gotten into this game thus far this evening, so maybe that could be tonight's KK Nealon that doesn't really play much and factor in the first half.
So KK Nealon checks in. As Robbie talked about there, that substitution being brought to you by Tupelo State Farm agent Rich Potter. The second Baptist Student Union free throw was no good, but Jones got the rebound. And the shot's no good, and KK had the rebound, and that's going to be a jump ball. I tell you what, I really am impressed with KK's aggressiveness here early.
She's getting after it, but when you're getting a rebound like that, don't bring it down where everyone else can reach for it. Keep it high, keep it away from those scrappy hands down below.
Jump ball goes in favor of Jones County. Shot is up off the mark, no good. Two Lady Indians fight over the basketball. You kind of have that sometimes when you get aggressive on the boards. Two players from the same team fight over the ball, so a tough break for the Lady Indians.
Yeah, and you're starting to see Jones get a little frustrated, and now you're seeing them become a little bit more aggressive on the offensive glass. So ICC needs to handle that. There's 5-second call. Again, great defense from ICC. You can tell the frustration starting to set in a little bit for the Lady Bobcats.
Yeah, they feel like there's almost 6 players on the floor for the Lady Indians. Easily one of their best performances defensively so far here in the first half. 22-12 is your score. Inside 5 minutes of play here, Lady Indians with the lead. Ricky Hooker with the basketball on the wing. Works it around now to KK Nealon. Nealon's had the hot hand here in the first half. Now tries to cut back door to Allen. Allen shot up, no good. Offensive rebound being fought for underneath and came away with it somehow at ICC. Treasure Evans lost it, and that's going to be another jump ball. Calling this one's going to be in favor of the Lady Indians.
It is getting aggressive down low. These two teams are going at it.
You can tell they both want this Region 23 championship and a trip to Kansas on the line tonight here. Lady Indians with it. Allen now looking to go on the drive. Pull-up jumpers on his way. Good. Roe Allen. Money from mid-range. That time the Lady Indians go up now 24-12.
It's that one dribble step into the jump shot. Every good shooter has it in their arsenal. And Roe Allen, she has it in hers. You can see it there.
Turnover by Jones, taken away by Allen. Allen now looking to push on the offensive side of the floor. Leads it off to Hooker. Hooker's layup is off the mark. No good. I think Ricky that time felt a little bit of height coming her way and couldn't quite get that one to fall. There's, I believe that was Parker on the shot, and there's going to be another jump ball call.
I don't know about that one. Get a couple arm grabs inside there. KK does a great job of securing the rebound, keeping it high. I probably would have called foul inside there, but nevertheless, jump ball, that's going to keep it with Jones.
Substitutions for both teams coming into the contest for ICC. I see Elantra Tucker and Jayla Chills checking in here for ICC. 3:53 to go here. 24-12 is your score. Trying to go in and out with it. Good defense by the Lady Indians, forcing Jones to reset. Wide open three-pointer on its way, halfway down, wouldn't go. Rebound being fought for. They're going to say last touch. Whoa, they're going to say last touch by Jones.
Makeup call.
Yeah, makeup call. There you go. I like it. We'll take those all day, every day. So Lady Indians with the basketball. This is going to be Tucker with it. Working up top, tries to drive past the defender, does so, goes inside, and she is hammered, and she'll go to the line to shoot a 1-and-1. Brought to you by Trustmark Bank with locations on the square in Fulton as well in Robbie's hometown of Columbus. Appreciate Trustmark Bank being a part of the sponsor team here for ICC Athletics this season on FM 95 Sports, as well as Let'sGoICC.com. First free throw, the iron kind that time for Tucker. 3:31 to play here. Lady Indians lead 25-12. Second free throw on its way. No. Couldn't cash in on the tail end of that Trustmark Bank free throw opportunity. 25-12 is your score, coming up on 3:15 to play here in the first half. And we're going to have a foul whistled here on Chills. No.
Yeah, they call a foul on Jayla. It was more of an accidental trip rather than anything else.
Well, I think they actually said 15.
Not quite sure who the foul was on there then.
Well, he called it on 15. Coach Summerall coming down and asking who they called the foul on. And then we have a foul here on the other side, and that's going to be a foul whistle on number 2. Mallory Odom on a moving screen.
That's already her second foul. She just came into the game 2 minutes ago.
So no damage done there, I guess, after the questionable moving foul called. Or pushing foul. I'm not really for sure what they called. Lady Indians with it now. Aisha Mays with it. Nothing there. Kicks it out to Roe Allen. Allen dribbling around, goes inside, kick out. Jayla Chills wants a three-pointer and got it. Jayla Chills knocks down another Sonica Fulton three-pointer. Lady Indians go up 28-12. And there's a shot made that time by Jones, and a chance at a three-point play the old-fashioned way here for Lady Bobcats. That foul whistle on number 23 for Lady Indians. That's KK Nealon.
That's her first foul. Pierce Jones is going to call a timeout, but the reason why that basket happened was because ICC didn't get back in transition, and the Bobcats were able to get an easy bucket.
Timeout on the floor. It's going to be a full timeout. We're going to take it with them. Lady Indians lead 28-14. Back in 1 minute right after this. And welcome back out of the timeout. 28-14 is your score. 2:52 to go here in the first half. Robbie, your thoughts so far in the first half, being presented by Tupelo State Farm agent Rich Potter.
Love the defense that ICC is playing with, especially the intensity, active hands, getting steals, getting turnovers. But now Jones is starting to push it a little bit more in transition and try to get easy buckets. So make sure if you're ICC, get back on defense. Don't let Jones get any easy hoops. And thus far they've been able to do that, but now it's starting to get a little interesting.
Chief Winnemall.
Get down with bad self.
Say, might want to watch your back. Chief Winnemall dancing in the stands as we go back to the action here. Chance at a three-point play the old-fashioned way and converts it. Makes it a 28-15 lead here for the Lady Indians. Coming up on 2.5 to play in the first half of play here. Lady Indians with the basketball and the lead. Mays with it now. Works it back up top to Tucker. Looks like a 2-3 zone now.
Yeah, Jones playing 2-3 right now, and that gives Jayla Chills a lot of room to shoot.
That three-pointer off the mark, no good. Rebound being tipped around. They're going to say last touched by Jones.
I think a 2-3 zone at this point in the game for Jones is a terrible idea because ICC killing you on the offensive glass. Zones do not box out well and force out offensive rebounds. And also 2-3 zones, well, they give a lot of shooters a lot of room to shoot. So there's Roe Allen.
That three-pointer is up, no good. Rebound being chased down and pulled down by Jones County. So Lady Indians miss on back-to-back three-pointers. Now Jones trying to get back in transition. Nothing there. Ball slapped away and taken away by the Lady Indians. Allen with it now. Doesn't have numbers. Wisely backs it back out. This is Shields into the corner to Allen. Baseline jumpers up in it. Good. Roe Allen, she only had 4 points last night. Out to a good start so far here in the first half for the Lady Indians.
Mid-range jumper. The lost art of the mid-range J. It's so beautiful to watch it in motion.
Shot was no good. Offensive rebound put back was no good. Looks like Mays had pretty good position underneath for the block out. Got a little push.
She got pushing back. I was kind of surprised that wasn't an offensive foul. And that's what Coach Nancy Gray's talking to the officials with right now.
Yeah, I'm saying when you see a player flop like that, I mean, they're on the collegiate level, so they're not going to be one to lose their balance that often.
Not really, no.
That's what I like to call a guilty conscience free throw. Is the first one halfway down and does not fall.
Ball don't lie, right?
No, not at all. Checking into the contest is going to be Raylan Starks. She's out of Cordova, Tennessee. Second free throw is good to make it a 30-16 contest in favor of the Lady Indians. 1:54 to play here in the first half.
Nancy Gray going deep on that bench, already going with 9 players thus far, and you got to have that rotating height inside against this tall, lanky back line, or front line, I should say, of Jones County.
Nealon with the basketball, going to drive, nothing there. ICC works it around the perimeter. Inside they go to Stark. Stark out to Tucker. Tucker working it back around. Allen thought about the jumper, nothing there. Now Tucker wants a three-pointer and nails it. Alondra Tucker knocks down the Sonica Fulton three-pointer, and Lady Indians trying to shoot him out of that zone.
And another turnover there forced by the defense. Alondra been passing up a lot of open shots tonight, but that time, shot clock winding down, you got to take it and get some courage to knock down a three. That was a big-time shot there for Alondra Tucker.
33-16 is your score in favor of the Lady Indians. ICC jumped out early and has been in control since, but we know a very good Jones team can charge back at any time of this contest. Lady Indians with it now. Shields with it on the wing. Right there out of the zone defense. Shields tries the extra bounce pass underneath, finds KK Nealon, shots up no good, offensive rebound, put back, up in it good by Raylan. Nice job that time by the freshman, getting the board and the putback.
Offensive rebound, story of this game thus far. ICC living on the boards on Jones, and it's become a big problem for the Lady Bobcats and a pretty big success for ICC. Foul call inside on Starks, though.
I think it's to the point where they're trying to even up the foul situation here. As Raylan had her hands straight up, that'll bring up a 1-and-1 opportunity here, brought to you by the Baptist Student Union, the oldest organization on campus at ICC. They meet Monday nights at 7:07 and Wednesdays at lunch. Brother Chris Burrows and company doing a great job there. As the first free throw up and no good, as Robbie likes to say, or as I say, a guilty conscious free throw. But wow, one extra effort that time by Jones to save the ball's in bounds. Couldn't quite get the basket to fall. Now a three-pointer's up and good. That's what extra effort gets you right there. And Jones gets the break, and they nail a three after missing the free throw, make it a 35-19 score. 30 seconds left here in the first half.
Big three for Allison Johnson. Now ICC, you can hold sort of for the live shot. About a 4-second differential between game clock and shot clock. So Jayla going to hold it out and get the shot clock down as low as she can.
Shields working now with 10 seconds on the shot clock. Drives inside, running shot is up and good. Jayla Shields doing Jayla Shields things with that finish. So 6 seconds now. Jones with it. Parker looking to go on the drive, being hauled by Allen. Three-pointers up, no good. Rebound being tipped around, and that's going to do it. An impressive first half for the Lady Indians as they take a 37-19 lead into the break. We're going to take a 2-minute timeout, and we'll come back with some Sonic stats, part of the McDonald's.
The old-fashioned way. First American National Bank with convenient locations all over Northeast Mississippi.
By your State Farm agent in Tupelo, Rich.
Adam Gore, Lee Adams, want to say a special thank you to Robbie Donahoe sitting in on the broadcast tonight of WCBI. Remind everyone you can see highlights tonight at WCBI at 10 with Tommy Lopez. As the Lady Indians just 20 minutes away from punching their ticket to their second NJCAA tournament. As there's an opening turnover, though, by the Lady Indians. Good play by Jones on the inbounds. Quickly ahead, and there's going to be a foul on KK Nealon. It looked like a lot of ball, but said got her with the body that time. So not what the doctor ordered that time. Not too good of a start for the Lady Indians.
It's probably the worst start you could imagine. You turn the ball over on the inbounds, you give up a foul, and an easy, what could be 2 points for Jones to start this first 7 seconds of the game.
So the first free throw is up and no good. These free throws being brought to you by the Baptist Student Union, the oldest organization on campus. Brother Chris Burrows and company always doing a great job there with the Baptist Student Union. They're actually on a mission trip to California during spring break. Second free throw was good for Jones, and it's a 37-20 lead in favor of the Lady Indians. This is going to be Jayla Chills with the basketball. She's pretty much taken over the point guard position tonight. They lob it inside to Tucker. Tucker's layup is up in it good. Nice answer by the Lady Indians to take a 39-20 lead here over Jones.
That's your typical 1-4 high set. You get a down screen, cross screen action, and there's a basket inside for Jones. That came from Starla Daggins, but that was a good hoop on that last play there from ICC.
Almost a carbon copy play by Jones on the other side. Now they have a chance at a three-point play the old-fashioned way, as Robbie mentioned, Daggins with the basket, and a chance to go to the free throw line here, brought to you by the ICC BSU. Free throw is up, and it's no good. A big miss there. McMillan rips the rebound. Tucker now looking to push on the offensive side of the floor. Nice bounce pass. Layup is up in and good, and that was a thing of beauty. A raw start with the perfect bounce pass to the feed for Roe Allen to hit the layup. 41-22 Lady Indians.
The assists are becoming a big deal right now because Jones is doing a lot of one-on-one self-plays made. Right now, ICC working together as a team to find good open shots.
Three-point shot is on its way. It's no good. Jayla Chills rips the rebound. Lady Indians with the basketball inside 19 minutes to play. Works it over. Dangerous pass taken away that time by Jones. Daggins with it, goes inside, and she is going to, not draw a charge. Tough one there. They're going to call a blocking foul on Jayla Chills. I think maybe the slight flop before the contact got there drew the blocking foul.
I think that was the reason why it's a good mention there, because she had the position, she was set, but I think she was moving a little bit too soon before she took the contact in there. That's why they called the blocking foul.
Well, Jones is almost taking free throws on every possession down the floor here to start the second half. Daggins going back to the line. First free throw is up, in, and good.
What do they say? When you're down by a lot, you want to try to get the clock stopped so you can get free points. That's what Jones is doing right now, and it's been working well for him thus far the first minute of this second half.
Second free throw, bouncing in, finds its way home. A pair of Baptist Student Union free throws. Knocked down that time for Jones County. 41-24 is your score in favor of the Lady Indians. Alondra Tucker with the basketball. Tough man-to-man defense now out of Jones County. Near steal. Chills gets it. Now works it back up top to Tucker. Tucker drives past the defender. Running shot up in and good. Alondra Tucker, the freshman, playing like a seasoned vet in this one. Makes it a 43-24 contest in favor of the Lady Indians.
Beautiful drive, drove right past her defender. Did a nice job at avoiding contact when she got in the lane, and that little floater was able to rattle home.
Ball nearly taken away that time by Tucker. Saves an inbounds. Jones able to run it down now. 15 seconds on the shot clock. Driving shot is up. Bouncing no good in the rebound. Ripped down by Aisha Mays. Good job defensively that time by the Lady Indians. Quickly up the floor they go. Allen with it. Baseline jumper. Excuse me, not baseline, but mid-range jumper. And she gets it to fall. Lady Indians up by 21. Biggest lead of the night here for the Lady Indians. 45-24. Under 18 minutes to play here in the contest. Long two-pointer. Bank is open in Clinton after hours. 45-26 after that long bank shot.
They did call it a 2. You're right. Initially, I think they were.
They called it a 2. Yeah, they said it was a 3 over the PA system, so the official making sure that it was a 2. They did put a 2 on the scoreboard. PA guy says that's my bad. So stopping the action so the Indians will inbounds it. We'll also bring in a substitution here for Jones. This is going to be number 10, Bell, and checking out is going to be Parker.
Katie Parker has been quiet tonight. She has not scored in this game. She averages 13 a game, but I mean, just about everyone from Jones has been quiet because of this great defense from ICC.
Dangerous pass. Lady Indians struggling to inbounds from the sidelines. Now here comes Jones quickly down the floor. Layup is up in and good. Nobody picking up defensively that time for the Lady Indians. Easy coast-to-coast basket that time for Jones County.
Got to stop the ball in transition. Didn't happen that time. That's what happens when you give up an easy bucket like that.
Allen with the basketball now, works it over to Chills. Chills spins around the defenders. Nice, beautiful pass. Layup is up in and good. Jayla Chills. A lot of people talk about her scoring. She doesn't get the credit for her passing ability. Beautiful play that time for the Lady Indians.
She's becoming quite the distributor right now. That's back-to-back, well, I guess not back-to-back connections, but I guess back-to-back field goals where it came from an assist from Jayla Chills. Nice passing.
47-28, 17 minutes to play. Jones trying to answer. Tough shot. Up and good, impressive play that time out of Bale to get the basket to fall. Lady Indians now trying to run on the offensive end. Roe Allen goes down. Her shot is off the mark, no good. Rebound being chased around. Aisha Mays, great hustle that time, tipping it out to herself, getting the ball and resetting the offense here for the Lady Indians.
Pace is starting to pick up a little bit. ICC needs to settle down because if this starts getting a little hectic, I think that's what Jones wants to try to get back in this game.
Tucker puts up the tough shot. No good. KK Nealon rips the rebound, lost it on the floor. Jump ball, possession arrow in favor of Jones County. Looked like KK may have just taken an inadvertent slap to the face and just couldn't quite find the basketball.
Story of my life right there. That's going to be my autobiography.
I like it.
Tried to find the ball. Someone slapped me in the face.
Couldn't do it.
Story of Robbie Donahoe.
Ricky Hooker checks into the contest. These substitutions being brought to you by Tupelo State Farm agent Rich Potter. We'll give you the Coca-Cola lineup here momentarily at the next opportunity. Jones with it now. Quickly they go inside, but Aisha Mays steps in front of the pass, and then a frustration foul. Whistle there on number 20, Johnson. Committed the turnover, tried to get it back, and there was a foul on Jones.
Yep, you mentioned it, and I mentioned it earlier on the broadcast. Frustration fouls. When you commit a turnover like that, you want to get the ball back. You want to try to not expound on your mistake, but try to, I guess, make it better, but didn't work that time.
On the floor for the Lady Indians, Ricky Hooker, Alondra Tucker, KK Nealon, Aisha Mays, and Jayla Chills. That's your Coca-Cola lineup, presented by the Northeast Mississippi Coca-Cola Bottlers and Buddy Long. Aisha Mays running layup, left it short, was looking for contact, didn't get any, nearly stole the ball away on the next play that time. Did a smart play of not committing the foul, but then Jones turns it over, so didn't get the steal, but the pressure creates the turnover.
The pressure has been so great on the defensive end for ICC. Even when it hasn't been a helter-skelter pace, Jones has been making really poor passes, but that's a product of that pressure you talked about and that defense and the active hands ICC's playing with.
Ricky Hooker loses the basketball, couldn't go back and get it, or it would have been an over and back situation. Easy layup that time. Tough turnover by the Lady Indians. Jones slowly but surely chipping their way back into this one. Up the floor they go to Aisha Mays, and Mays with the answer though. Lady Indians in a blink of an eye make it a 49-32 contest. 15:30 to play here in the second half. Parker with the basketball, thought about the three. Nicely defended that time by Tucker. Into the corner they go with it. Now does Jones. Man-to-man defense out of Lady Indians. Look for the back door that time. Somehow Parker was able to get it. Dribbles it back out. Tries to reset. Now 13 seconds. Go for the backside lob. Shot is up any good. No backside help that time for the Lady Indians. Easy basket for Jones. Makes it 49-34.
She got a little bit of a push off there inside, too, where they were trying to front the post inside. So
Jayla Chills, runner in the paint. Woo. Easy bucket that time for Chills. Nice touch on the floater. 51-34 Lady Indians.
Every Jones basket, there's been an answer from ICC, and that is crucial, especially these first 5 to 7 minutes of this second half.
Jones with the basketball now, working inside, 15 minutes to play. Driving to the basket, layup is up, bouncing in the iron. Oh, so kind that time for Jones. Now Jones starting to find a little rhythm offensively.
They are, but every time, like I mentioned, every time that Jones has had a basket, ICC's had the answer. Let's see if they can come up with another answer.
Tucker with the basketball, lobs it inside to KK Nealon, but it's taken away by Jones. Nice defensive play, and now Jones trying to sprint out. Parker getting behind the secondary, if you will, and gets a layup to fall. So here comes Jones, and we've got a timeout taken, I believe, by the Lady Bobcats. We'll see if it's a 30 or if it's a full. No signal yet. It's going to be a 30-second timeout. We're going to take it with them. 51-38. ICC with the lead. 14-21 left to play. Don't go anywhere, folks. Back with more right after this.
ICC Sports on.
And welcome back out of the timeout. 51-38. Lady Indians with the lead, but Jones starting to grab a little bit of momentum, charging back in this one. 14-21 left to play. 51-38. ICC with the lead. Jones now going to jump in a full court press. First time we've seen this evening by Jones County. Lady Indians get it to inbounds without a problem. Ricky Hooker with the basketball, going to break it up, being closely guarded by Parker. Parker, as we said, one of the best defenders in the league. Hooker drives right past her, didn't like anything she had that time. Now picks up her dribble, in trouble, loses a handle of it, now finds KK Nealon. How that wasn't a 5-second violation is beyond me. Nealon drives inside, a lot of contact, no foul called, and then they're going to call a jump ball. Possession arrow in favor of the Lady Indians. Robbie, I don't know if I've ever seen this many jump balls called in my entire career at ICC.
There have been quite a few, and the possession arrow is getting a workout tonight, but it was the benefit of ICC to get the jump ball right there.
Lady Indians will inbounds. KK Nealon with it. Looking to go on the drive. Nothing there. Now drops it back up top to Roe Allen. Allen with a quick first step. Her floater in the paint's off the mark. No good. And a blocking foul called there. Ooh, borderline call going in the favor of the Lady Indians.
That looked like a charge. It looked like Taylor Boudoir beat Roe Allen to the spot. Unfortunately, yeah, they did call it on Taylor Boudoir. Looked like they may have called it on someone else, but
yeah, Coach Summerall giving the official the business down here on the other side of the floor. Here are Trustmark Bank free throws coming up here, and the first one is up, in, and good. That is, Roe Allen. Almost said Ricky Hooker, but that's Roe Allen at the free throw line for the Lady Indians. Second free throw, got them both, able to cash in on a pair of Trustmark Bank free throws. Did Allen. 53-38, 13:45 to play here. Inside they try to go with it, ball out of bounds. Oh my goodness, there's a makeup call if you've ever seen one. That foul's going to be whistled on Aisha Mays.
You could call it there, but that ball was already going out of bounds, so at that point I'm not sure a foul was really the right call or the correct call, but officials will make a bad call here and there, and that could have been one of them.
Yeah. Substitution into the contest brought to you by Tupelo State Farm agent Rich Potter. This is going to be Treasure Evans on the floor as Mays will check out. So Jones with the basketball, and they nearly throw it away. Thought it was going to hit the bottom side of the backboard that time. Wild three-pointer put up. It's no good. Rebounds ripped away that time as Pashon just ripped that one away.
Pashon? Who knows?
We'll drop the in.
Okay.
Now ICC with the basketball. They're needing the basket in a big way here. They lead 53-40. Inside 13 and a half to play. Still a lot of time in this contest. Allen with it, going on the drive. She's bumped, count the basket, and a chance at a three-point play the old-fashioned way coming up here for the Lady Indians.
That's a tough angle to bank that one in and going through contact at the same time. Great play from Roe Allen. She's now already have 8 points in the second half.
So Allen trying to cash in on this Trustmark Bank free throw. She just made 2. Now she's got 3 in a row. Lady Indians back up 56-40. Coming up on 13 minutes left to play here. Jones with the basketball. Man-to-man defense out of the Lady Indians. Jones with it. Works it up top to Parker. Parker being patient, going to try to work off the screen. Dribbles away from it. Beautiful play by Parker. Finished strong around the basket. Saw they were going to try to fight underneath the screen. Went with momentum and got the easy layup. Treasure Evans trying to answer on the other end. Count the back. Oh, no.
Now that one was not a charge. The previous play, Taylor Boudoir looked like did draw the charge. That one, she's moving her feet going into that play, but so unfortunate call there going against ICC.
Yeah, give credit to Coach Summerall for working the officials to get that call.
Yeah, it may have helped a bit.
So the foul gives the ball back to Jones County. ICC leads 56-42. 12:38 to play here in the contest. Parker with the basketball. Now works it back up top to Daggins, and it's taken away by Hooker. Ricky Hooker, 1-on-1 here, goes inside. Her layup is up in and good. Ricky Hooker has played well tonight off the bench for the Lady Indians. 58-42, ICC with the lead.
There's the response. Every time Jones has gotten something going, ICC's had the answer. And there it is again. Ricky Hooker, great steal, and the run out, and the easy deuce.
Inside they go to Johnson. Johnson gets it. It's taken away by Hooker underneath. Ricky picked up her dribble. She's in trouble. She's going to lob it forward and turn it over. Boudoir with it. That layup is up no good, and Hooker underneath her. She's battling for the rebound, and I tell you what I like out of Hooker. The girl's a foot taller than her. What did Hooker do? She stepped right forward, looked her in the eye, and said, this is my rebound.
This is my ball. Give me the ball. They're not going to get it on the possession arrow there, but, oh, man. She's giving up a full foot of height there, and still Ricky Hooker battling inside for the ball. I love it.
Timeout, a 30-second timeout taken by the Lady Indians. 58-42, 11:58 to play here. We're going to take the timeout with them and be back in 30 seconds right after this.
Hey, Pete.
Full after we went to the break. Either way it goes, it gives us a chance to get caught up here and take a look at your thoughts so far in the second half. Robbie, brought to you by Tupelo State Farm agent Rich Potter.
Starting to get tight, starting to get tested between the two teams, but I've been impressed that ICC's been able to continue to hold that advantage. Usually in the second half, when a team's trying to fight and claw back and it starts getting a little crazy, the other team loses that lead. Hasn't happened for ICC. They've done a great job maintaining that advantage. Still a long way to go, though, as we've already said numerous times in this broadcast. So 12 minutes to go. Hold your breaths. It's going to be a fun last 12 minutes.
58-42 out of the timeout. Also want to say a special thank you to Gene Phelps and Nancy Phelps of the Daily Journal.
They are here this evening.
Covering the game as well. You can look for that coverage in the Northeast Mississippi Daily Journal tomorrow. So the music continues to play. Thought we were in Memphis at a Grizzlies game for a second. Either way it goes, inside they go. Boudoir with the shot. Bouncing, and good. Nice answer out of the timeout that time by Jones. So Ricky Hooker trots the ball into the front court now, nearly taken away, spins off the defender, lobs it to the backside. KK Nealon's layup is up in and good.
Great pass.
Jones' gamble didn't pay off. The Lady Indians take a 60-44 lead, 11 and a half to play. Quick shot up, that shot's no good. Rebound ripped by KK Nealon. Got to think KK's already got a double-double in the contest tonight, as she has just cleaned the boards all night tonight. Pull up, jumper, step, no good, and Boudoir with the rebound. So Jones trying to get back into this one. 60-44 is the score for the Lady Indians. Into the corner they go with it. This is Simmons. A foul underneath. And you heard Robbie Donahoe's reaction. Did not like that one. They actually called that on 22. Thought it might have been on KK for a second, but they do call that one on Treasure Evans.
She got the tip of the ball, but she got a little contact with the body after the play, so that's the reason why they call the foul. I understand the foul call, but still it leads to an easy hoop, but nevertheless, unfortunate series of events there for ICC.
Yeah, Lady Indians didn't communicate out of the substitution who had Boudoir, and she got the shot, kiss off the glass, and good. 60-46 now is your score inside 11 minutes to play. Lady Indians, as you said, Robbie, need to find an answer. Jayla Chiles going on the drive. Layup is up, no good. Rebound tip back, no good, and that's going to be Treasure Evans heading to the line to shoot two. These free throws will be brought to you by Trustmark Bank as that foul whistle on number 20, and that's going to be Allison Johnson.
That's her third.
So her third foul.
Fouls are starting to add up a little bit here for Jones County. Starla Daggins has 2. Taylor Boudoir has 2. Mallory Odom has 2. Foul situation's not too bad for ICC. Aisha Mays has 3. Nikki McMillan, KK Nealon both have 2.
That was the fourth team foul whistled on Jones. 6 so far here in the second half on the Lady Indians. Substitutions in for both teams. We'll try to reset your Coca-Cola lineups here momentarily. Waiting for the second free throw coming up for Evans, and she drains them both. Nice job that time cashing in on a pair of Trustmark Bank free throws. Lady Indians jumping out in the press for the first time tonight. Trying to force a little issue here on Jones. Parker with the basketball on the wing. That shot is off the mark, no good. Evans rips the rebound and does a good job of securing it. Nearly loses it, now drops it off to Elantra Tucker. Tucker pushing up in a hurry. Trying to weave her way through traffic, trying to go coast to coast. Shot was blocked. Looks like they may have got her with the body that time. We'll see who they call that one on. That one's going to be on Boudouin.
Yes.
Yes, I believe our dad tweeted you, said yes, this is how to pronounce it.
Bruce is watching this evening, Columbus native, so good to hear from him. But I want to go back to that previous play where ICC was setting up that press. I love that call from Coach Nancy Gray because sort of started getting into, sort of a comfortable pace where these two teams are going back and forth, just playing half-court man-to-man. Changed the pace of the game, a little bit of quarter-court pressure. I like it, and they're showing it once again here.
So Tucker knocked down both those free throws to give the Lady Indians a 64-46 lead. And then there's a steal by Evans. Treasure Evans now wanting to run the floor. Kicks it out to Allen for the baseline jumper. Short, no good. Rebound tipped and into the hands of Ricky Hooker. McMillan with it now. Tucker with it. Over on the wing, Evans wants the three-pointer. That one off the mark, no good, and Jones rips the rebound. Now Jones County trying to pick up the pace a little bit. Parker, well, she might have got away with steps underneath the basket. Rebound tipped out of bounds, and it's going to be, saved by Ricky Hooker. Great hustle tonight by Ricky Hooker. Really have liked the sophomore's play.
The entire team from ICC, everyone's playing well with more hustle. Right now, they just want it more. You can tell they're getting all the 50-50 balls. They're getting the close plays. That's a great reason, an indicator why you're going to win. Great pass inside there from Merle Howland to Alonzo Tucker.
Lady Indians go back up by 20. And there's going to be a timeout taken here by Jones County. Full timeout on the floor. 66-46, 9:24 to play. Lady Indians with the lead. We're going to take a break and be back with more right here on FM 95 Sports. 46 is your score. Lady Indians with the lead. 9:24 to play here. Adam Gore, Lee Adams joined by Robbie Donahoe tonight on color commentating. Also want to say a special thank you to the true MVP, Tina Harlow, back in the studio in Amory, running this one, and Robbie, so far so good for the Lady Indians, up by 20 with 9.5 to play.
But the last 10 minutes are always the craziest when it comes to big games like this, so don't rest on your laurels right now. If you're ICC, continue to push the pace, continue to try to get easy baskets, and don't change what you're doing, and they continue to go with this, I guess, half-court trap with Elantra Tucker up top.
So Johnson with the basketball, man-to-man defense out of the Lady Indians. Or is it a 1-3-1? It's a different look, that's for sure.
It looks more like a matchup zone.
Maybe a matchup zone.
Yes.
Inside they go with it. Boudouin with it, tries to spin, nothing there, sees a trap, tries underneath, and she's going to step out of bounds. Beautiful defense that time by Lady Indians. Almost helter-skelter type play, and really caused Jones to panic.
But the reason why that kind of play happens is because Jones was getting into a groove, playing against man-to-man, and then ICC changes it up and goes zone. Love when coaches do that, and Coach Nancy Gray does it that time with her defense, and it proved to be a pretty good way of doing it.
Lady Indians with the basketball. Stark with it, loses the handle on it, but gets it back, drops it up top to Allen. Allen tries to beat off the defender. Pull-up jumper from the corner is up, no good. Rebound into the hands of number 21, that's Parker. Now Parker trying to push for Jones County. ICC getting back nicely in transition. Inside out they go, three-point basket's on its way, back iron no good. Rebound by Shields, saved in bounds, but her foot was out of bounds that time, so the ball will stay with Jones County. Substitution for the Lady Bobcats. You've got number 12, Daggins, checking back in, along with Simmons for Jones County. Let's give you that Coca-Cola lineup here for the Lady Indians. I see Jayla Shields, Elantra Tucker, Roe Allen, Raylan Stark, and Lanicky McMillan all on the floor now for ICC. Lady Indians look like they now have switched back to a 2-3 zone, throwing a lot of different looks here. Boudouin's jumper is up, no good. Daggins rips the rebound. Her shot is up, no good. Rebound tipped out, and Allen has it. Now Roe Allen wanting to rush. It's a foot race. Layup is up too hard, no good. Rebound off the hands of Jones, and it'll stay ICC basketball on the baseline. Not very many people are going to be able to beat Parker down the floor that time, and she kept step for step with Allen. Tucker with the basketball now. Lady Indians may want to be a little bit more patient, start thinking about working the clock, but the rhythm has worked well tonight, trying to push it.
Yeah, I wouldn't change a thing right now. Continue to play the way that got you here, and right now it's working.
Boudouin with a big block, but Allen chases it down, works it back up top now, 15 seconds. on the shot. Clock into the corner they go to Allen. Once again, now works it back up top. Tucker wanting to work on Parker. Drives inside. Long two-point jumper is up and good. Nice basket that time for Nikki McMillan. Knocks down the jumper, makes it a 68-46 contest in favor of Lady Indians. Trap up top, and that's going to be a jump ball. No, a travel call. Once again, Robbie, offense thrills, defense wins championships. Lady Indians have got it done defensively tonight.
And they're doing it on offense too. They continue to pass the ball well. They're working. I mean, they're passing it 3 or 4 times before they shoot it. They're getting assists. They're getting good looks. I mean, this could not be more of an impressive performance ICC is putting together right now.
Well, Coach Gray may want to pack up you and Gene and take you all to Kansas. There's a near turnover on the inbound, slapped out of bounds, and it will stay with Lady Indians, having to go the full length of the floor here. And that's one thing the Lady Indians have struggled with is when they've inbounded the ball.
You have plenty of room to do it. Use the entire floor, use the entire 94 feet if you can.
So full court man-to-man press now out of Jones. They drop it off to Tucker. Tucker up the floor to McMillan. McMillan gets behind the defense. Layup is denied that time by Bourgeois, and that's the second block. And I tell you what, the Columbus native, it was a recruiting battle between Jones and ICC. She had some family down in that area. So she's played big tonight in this contest.
Taylor showing off the hops last couple plays, but hasn't been able to do much offensively thus far. But as you see, Jones now starting to push the pace a little bit on the steal.
Daggins in transition. Layup is up, in, and good that time. ICC tried to cut it to the backside, and then the Lady Indians want to take a timeout. 68-48 is your score. 7:09 to play here. We'll see if it's going to be a 30 or a full. Actually, no, it's a timeout taken by Jones County. It's going to be a 30-second timeout. We'll take it with them and be back with more right after this. In the studio in Amory, 7:09 to play here. 68-48 is your score in favor of Lady Indians, but Jones, they've gone on runs, but Robbie, as you talked about, the Lady Indians have somehow been able to find an answer.
They've always had an answer. Every time it seems like Jones is starting to eke their way back into the game. It's been ICC with an answer, whether it's with free throws, with a turnover out, a run out for a layup, or a big bucket on a baseline. It's been an exceptional performance tonight for ICC. They're 7 minutes away from making it to Kansas.
Well, Taylor Bourgeois, though, has tried to will them back in on both sides of the floor. She's played excellent defensively, but right now, really nobody from Jones can find the answer to this Lady Indians defense.
They've got to get some threes. They're getting a lot of easy buckets inside, but that's not going to work, and you can't have fouls like that, especially right there, which is on Allison Johnson. That's her 4th.
So Johnson picks up her 4th foul, team 6th foul for both teams.
Or that's her 5th, I'm sorry.
Wow, her 5th foul.
The stat keeper needs to do a better job keeping fouls. That's me, by the way, I'm sorry.
So 5th foul in the contest. So Johnson is done on the evening. Lady Indians with the basketball. 7 minutes and counting here. No look pass to KK Nealon. Layup is up. No good. Rebound tipped out. That's going to be over the back foul on KK. A little frustrated she couldn't get that layup to fall.
Yeah, just got to get a little friendly roll at the end there, but unfortunately just didn't work.
So now we'll go to the other end of the floor. Jones County will be shooting a 1-and-1 opportunity here. The next foul on the Lady Bobcats will result in free throws. So 1-and-1 opportunity coming up now for Jada Simmons. These free throws being brought to you by the Baptist Student Union, the oldest organization on campus at ICC. They meet Monday nights at 7:07 as well during E-period on Wednesday, which is basically lunch. Basically. That first free throw is up, in, and good for Simmons. We talked about it. There is a trip to Kansas on the line here.
Where in Kansas again? Salina?
Salina, Kansas.
Salina, Kansas, one of the hidden gems of the world, right?
Absolutely.
I have no idea. I've never been there.
We went 2 years ago and hopefully be going again this year. That layup, though, no good as Tucker a little bit out of control trying to go coast to coast. And, wow, a touch foul whistled here on Jayla Chills.
And Jayla gives a smile to the bench as if she knows that wasn't a foul, but it's going to happen. So right now, this is sort of the pressure time for Jones. This is a good opportunity to get back in the game, hit some free throws, start getting a little momentum. So if you're ICC, you need to have an answer coming up here very shortly if you can do so.
Daggins heading to the line for a 1-and-1 opportunity. That first free throw no good as that's going to be a jump ball, and it's going to be in possession of ICC. I like to say guilty conscience free throw. Robbie, you say ball don't lie.
Ball don't lie, yo.
As that shot was no good. 6:44 to play, 68-50. Lady Indians with the lead. Tucker with the basketball. Full court man-to-man defense now out of Jones County. Lady Indians with it. They're going to set their offense here. Looking to work off a screen, nothing there. Parker hawking Tucker, and then they call it travel. So Tucker tripped up that time, and everything starting to go the way of Jones County with momentum shifting, and Coach Nancy Gray wants to take a 30-second timeout.
Good timeout.
68-50, 30-second timeout. Lady Indians lead, 6:31 to play. Back with more on FM 95 Sports right after this. Welcome back out of the timeout. 68-50 is your score. 6:31 to play here. Lady Indians and Jones County in the Region 23 championship game here at Mississippi College. Lady Indians now a little press of their own, picking up at midcourt. Jones skipped past to Parker and couldn't find it. Once again,
I love the defensive call out of a timeout. You don't want the other team to get comfortable on the offensive end. You throw a half-court trap. I love the defensive call and not resting on your laurels like I mentioned earlier. ICC continuing to push the issue no matter how many points they're up by.
Shot is up, no good. Loose ball on the floor, and then there she's going to go out of bounds. So as soon as you talked about it, Robbie, as soon as you talk, Jones gets a little bit of momentum. Things start to slip away from them in that sense. They really just can't stick together and run.
They have not been able to really get a foothold in this game. ICC, every time Jones is starting to turn a little momentum, the Indians have had the answer and something to combat the momentum.
Jayla Chills, step back, three-pointers off the mark, no good. Rebound inhaled that time by Jones County. Now Jones wanting to get out and run. Daggins quickly up the floor. Jumper from the key is up in and good. So after committing a couple of turnovers, they were able to get the stop and the basket. 68-52, 5:45 to play. Still a lot of time to go in this one against a very good Jones County team. Breaking some ankles is Alondra Tucker, dropping the pass off, and there's a blocking foul.
Parker has not been able to keep up with whoever's been handling the ball at the point, whether that's Alondra Tucker or Ricky Hooker. These guards have been doing a great job of being able to break down their defender one-on-one.
So it'll be a one-on-one opportunity coming up here for Alondra Tucker, the front end of this Trustmark Bank free throw coming up. First free throw, no good, but there's the offensive rebound by KK Nealon and the putback. Jones caught napping, and the Lady Indians go up 70-52.
That is the story of the game right there. ICC wants this game more right now. You can tell.
That shot's no good. Rebound tipped out, and Ricky Hooker comes away with it. Now Lady Indians wanting to run. Coach Gray saying slow it down. Lady Indians says okay. And there's a no-look pass. Good defense, though, by Jones to take that one away. Parker with it. Drops it off. Skip pass to Daggins. Daggins wants an NBA range three. That one up no good. The rebound is to Alondra Tucker, and I think you're seeing a very tired Jones team on the floor right now. Tucker's layup, no good. Ricky Hooker with the rebound. Look at Ricky, smart play, gets the rebound, back it back out, says let's restart things.
I love it.
Jayla Chills with the basketball now. Lady Indians working inside 5 minutes of play. They lead 70-52. A little smart basketball that time by the Lady Indians. Chills dribbling around, toying with the defense. Shot, bouncing, no good. Offensive rebound by McMillan. What does McMillan do? Backs it back out and resets it again.
You ever seen the movie Miracle?
And there's going to be a reach-in foul. Yes, I have.
The legs feed the wolf. Right
Nice.
now, that's what ICC's doing. You can tell they are in better shape. They are ready for a game like this where, you know, you're going to get tired. You're going to get exhausted. But you got to keep pushing through the final 5 minutes, and ICC wants it more, and you can tell it right now.
Substitution into the contest for the Lady Indians, brought to you by Tupelo State Farm agent Rich Potter, is Roe Allen. So Chills going to the free throw line. First free throw, money. That free throw being brought to you by Trustmark Bank, located on the square in Fulton, also 624 Main Street in Columbus.
How did you know that?
And it's my job.
You just know those things?
Yes, I do.
That's impressive.
I was taught by the best in Will Kohlmeyer.
Oh, okay.
So when you go back to Columbus, be sure and tell them thank you for sponsoring
I shall do
those
so.
2 free throws by Jayla Chills, and Lady Indians go back up by 20, 72-52. 4:30 to play. Jones with the basketball. Lady Indians in a half-court press. Nice pass by Boudouin. Layup is up, in, and good that time for number 22, Williams. I tell you what, this Jones team just not going away silently into the night.
There's going to be a lot of free throws coming up here these final 4 minutes. So ICC, calm yourself, get to that line, take a deep breath, knock them home.
Jayla Chills heading back to the free throw line in the contest. She just knocked down a pair of Trustmark Bank free throws and hopefully can carbon copy that coming up here. First free throw, money. I bet you nobody caught that carbon copy reference in a bank.
Nope.
Because you do that.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah,
I
yes.
follow. I just didn't acknowledge it.
Yeah,
I don't.
It's one of those when the joke's not funny when you have to explain it. Second free throw is up in and good as well for Jayla
Still made me
Taylor.
laugh though in the process.
74-54, Lady Indians with the lead. 4:15 to go here. Jones with the basketball. This is going to be Daggins with it. Now Lady Indians switching up the look, 2-3 zone. Daggins goes inside. Wild shot is up, no good. Rebound tipped around into the hands of McMillan. Now Hooker up the floor quickly to Allen. Allen wants it. Backs it back out, but the ball was slapped away by Daggins. So Lady Indians tried to slow it down, but then the ball's taken away by Shields, and we've got a kick ball called.
Yeah, good call there. Jayla did a nice job getting her hands in there to force the initial deflection, but then right after that went off her foot. Good call by the officials.
The officials going to come over to the score table, and they're going to see what the situation is. They're going to actually reset the shot clock, take 4 seconds off of it, and Lady Indians want to take a timeout. Timeout on the floor here. It's going to be a 30-second timeout, I think. 30-second timeout. We're going to take it with them. Lady Indians lead 74-54. Back with more on FM 95 Sports and Let'sGoICC.com right after this. Welcome back out of the timeout. 3:57 to play here. 74-54. Lady Indians with the lead in the Region 23 championship game. Programming note for those listening here on FM 95 Sports. At the conclusion of this broadcast, we'll immediately jump into the Ole Miss and Vanderbilt game here on FM 95 Sports. Also want to remind you can listen right here Tuesday afternoon as the Bulldogs will take home Forest at 2 o'clock on Tuesday in the Class 3A state.
Big game.
Yes, big game there.
Big game for Deantown.
No, you've had a chance to see Aberdeen this week as well. Daggins off a quick jumper is up, no good for three. Rebound being tipped around into the hands of Allen. And now here comes the Lady Indians. 2-on-1 break. Allen with it. Up and under. She is hammered, and she'll go to the line to shoot two. Like Rowe took a pretty good hip check that time for any hockey fans. Would have liked that one. So now Lady Indians
Jones foul, 10, Bell.
need to take care of business down the stretch from the free throw line. Allen's first free throw, no good. Points with the clock stopped. Ahead or behind are always crucial.
Always important. Always good to have them when they come into play. So, Rowe, step up. Knock down the second one.
74-54, 3:45 to play here. Allen's second free throw cashes in with the Trustmark Bank free throw to put the Lady Indians up 21, matches the largest lead of the night for ICC. Daggins with it, quickly over now to Parker. Lady Indians in a 2-3 zone, skip pass across the way. Trying to drive baseline, cut off nicely that time by KK Nealon. Three-point shot is off the mark, no good. Rebound being tipped around, and there's Ricky Hooker again with the rebound. Quickly ahead goes KK Nealon. Layup is up in and good. Lady Indians getting out and running now. They take a 77-54 lead. 3:19 and counting to go here. 2-3 zone now the Lady Indians. Boudouin with the ball fake. Drive up jumper is money. I'm telling you, she has looked outstanding tonight for Jones County.
Second half, she's been great. Unfortunately, it may come up a little bit short, though.
Chills with it, drops it off to McMillan. McMillan's jumper is up, no good. Parker with the rebound. Katie Parker now pushing the ball at the floor, nothing there. Drops it off to Daggins. Daggins skip pass over. That's going to be Bale with it, trying to drive inside. Ball is going to be nearly taken away by ICC. Over to Boudouin, three-pointer is up in and good. Man.
Where's that been if you're Jones?
Well, for ICC, I'm happy it hasn't been around too often.
But she's got 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. She's got 13 points in the second half.
Near steal there by Jones. Hooker keeps it, works it over now to Allen. Allen had the open three. Wisely didn't force anything. ICC working with plenty of time on the shot clock, 15 seconds. Ooh, had a wide open chance at KK Nealon underneath, but Wisely
take a couple more seconds off the clock.
So Allen with it now, looking to cross over, does so, pull up jumper, no good. Rebound tipped into the hands of Jones County. 77-59, 2:10 to play here. Three-point basket by Daggins, it's off the mark, no good. Rebound into the hands of KK Nealon, and now you're starting to see a little bit of desperation out of Jones County.
Yeah, you got to start throwing up some threes. They're not working right now. Amazing to see. This Jones County team hit 10 threes last night against Northwest. I believe they only have 2 in this game.
There's a mid-range jumper knocked down that time by KK Nealon. The Lady Indians go back up 20, 79-59. 1:45 to play. Boudouin's three-pointer is off the mark, no good. Offensive rebound, though. Shot is up, no good. Third time is not a charm, but there's a foul whistled on the Lady Indians. There was a minute 36 seconds separating the Lady Indians for their second trip to Kansas in the past 3 years. Coach Nancy Gray, part of the 1975 team that won the first ever Region 23 tournament. Coached them to the Region 23 Championship 2 years ago. Looks like she's going to be a part of the third one here.
I'd say you're pretty safe to book that plane, well, I guess bus ticket.
Yes, bus ticket.
Because planes apparently are expensive these days.
Yes,
I wouldn't know. Yes. I don't fly them.
They're rather expensive.
I don't trust planes.
You know, the funny thing is, I enjoy to fly, but I hate for them to fly over me. Miss free throw. Oh, yeah. Sheer irony of that. One three-pointer is up in and good. She has wheeled Jones back into this one by themselves, and there's a turnover by the Lady Indians. Daggins with it now. 1:20 to play. Out to Parker. Parker eyes, tries, can't buy the three. Rebound ripped away by KK Nealon. It's going to be a jump ball in favor of Jones County. I tell you what, Taylor Boudouin has been impressive. She's knocked down a pair of Sonic Fulton three-pointers, and the Lady Indians want to take a timeout here to recollect and get that focus down the stretch here of this final 1:14. Full timeout on the floor. We're going to take it with them. 79-62. Lady Indians with the lead. To play here in the Region 23 Championship game between ICC and Jones County. Adam Gore, Robbie Donahoe, Lee Adams on camera for Let'sGoICC.com. Also want to say a special thank you to Miss Tina Harlow. She's been our MVP all season long. Remind everybody, things hold up here. We'll have some more basketball action coming your way right here on FM 95 Sports and Let's Go ICC in the future.
Is that so?
That's so.
Are you going north for the spring?
It looks like I will be. So we'll be heading to Salina, Kansas.
Salina, Kansas.
You can keep up with more information right there on Let'sGoICC.com. That shot blocked by Jayla Cheels, and Allen with the loose ball. Coming up on 1 minute, 79-62. They're trying to catch Rhoda Fowler, nobody there, and then there's a near steal at midcourt by Boudouin. Just got tripped up that time, and you take a look at Taylor, man, she has put every ounce of energy she's had into this game tonight. She just picked up her 5th foul, but I got to tell you what, you got to give her a round of applause for a very impressive game tonight.
Yeah, this second half, if it wasn't for her, the second half honestly would look a lot worse than it is right now, because I think she has 8, 10, 12. She got 16 points in the second half, so single-handedly keeping Jones, I guess, within a striking distance in the early points of this second half. Unfortunately, though, it's just not going to work out for an ICC. Should be able to see this one off into the sunset.
First free throw is up and good for Elantra Tucker. Makes it an 80-62 lead now. 1:02 to play here in the contest. Mind everybody, will have the National Guard post-game report coming your way at the conclusion of this one. That free throw is no good. And now in 1 minute to play. 1 minute, the Lady Indians lead 80-62. Daggins with the basketball, trying to work, step back three-pointer on its way for Daggins. Halfway down, no good. Rebound being tipped. And the official tripping over Jones County cheerleaders. Great job by the cheerleaders that time to catch the official before he took a spill.
I haven't seen a 4-person cheerleader squad before. So big ups to Jones County for showing off the 4-person cheerleader team.
Absolutely, and want to give some props to the ICC cheerleaders making the trip down here for the championship game.
They've been loud, they've been great, they've really contributed to the atmosphere. I mean, it's been a fantastic time here at MC, and look at Jayla Chills. She really got that one to go.
Chills that time, putting on a little bit of a clinic there. 38.8 seconds left in this one. 80-62 is your score. We'll take a brief timeout at the conclusion of this one and come back with the trophy presentation, part of the National Guard post-game report here on FM 95 Sports. First free throw from Chills, money. That free throw not down, brought to you by Trustmark Bank.
What's the address in Columbus?
624 Main Street.
You just wow me every day.
Second free throw is up and good. It's the Notre Dame in me.
No,
82-62 is your score, Lady Indians. Putting the finishing touches on this one. Jumper from Jones is up, no good. Rebound tipped around, and Jayla Chills with it. Chills going to dribble this one out. Going inside, drops it off to KK Nealon. Layup is up in and good for KK Nealon. And excuse me, no, that's right. They stopped the clock. 84-62 is the score. I was ready to go ahead and wrap this one up. Jones with it, working around inside the go. Jumper is up in and good for Jones. 11-9 to play here. ICC with the basketball. 84-64, and the Lady Indians are going to hold this one out here. And that's going to do it. The Lady Indians are your Region 23 champions with a final score of 84-64. An impressive win tonight over Jones County. And there'll be a little dust in the wind next week as the Lady Indians are heading to Kansas. Robbie, your thoughts on the game as we'll just move directly into the National Guard postgame report here on FM 95 Sports.
I couldn't be more impressed with how well ICC played on both ends of the court. They played as a team. They made great plays, active on defense, forcing turnovers, which also gave them easy points on fast breaks. I can't say enough how impressive ICC was in this win.
And a great sign of sportsmanship here as both teams gather at midcourt to say a prayer. We're going to take a 1-minute timeout. The Lady Indians victorious 84-64 here over Jones County. We're going to take a 1-minute timeout and be back with more of the National Guard postgame report right after this.
Sir, today I'm waking you with calming tunes instead of your alarm.
Sure.
Hey, team, let's make this a 30-second.
Coffee with sugar and cream. Picked out a fresh to death outfit. You got it. And here's your breakfast with hash brown, sausage, and biscuits.
But at least McDonald's can serve you breakfast.
Share a great story in your
We're just going to take it to the floor. I'm going to bring it back and we'll take it to the floor.
Burritos for $3. A fun way to have breakfast on the go. Prices and participation vary. Limited time offer.
And welcome back to the National Guard postgame report. Adam Gore, Robbie Donahoe, Lee Adams, Tina Harlow here, and we're going to take you to the floor for the postgame presentation here from Mississippi College.
Region 23 has presentations. Your all-tournament team on the girls' side up the bracket from East Central, Tashana Thompson.
And they are announcing the all-tournament team right now for both squads.
From Holmes, Mauricia Knoll. From Baton Rouge, Lene Dickham. From Camaya Lincoln, Alexis Collins. From Northwest, Astrana Gilbert. From Jones County, Starla Dance. Also from Jones, Taylor Ridgway. And from Itawamba, Kaylin Neelan. Your 2015 Women's Region 23 All-Tournament team.
There you see Jayla Shields and KK Nealon being named to the All-Region 23 team there. Tell you what, KK Nealon had an impressive performance tonight, Robbie.
She did. She finished. She very nearly had a career high. She finished with 21 points, her career high of 22, over 10 rebounds, so she had a double-double. She was great tonight.
We'll go back to the floor for the trophy presentation, and it's going to be a wild one here as the Lady Indians waiting to accept their Region 23 championship here at Mississippi College. Also, just want to tip the cap to Jones on a great performance tonight as well. Just ran into a buzzsaw with the Lady Indians.
And your Region 23 Women's Champions, Lady Indians of Illinois. Coach Nancy Gray is just one honor Florida. Congratulations, Lady Indians.
I'll tell you what, after being on the road with them for all week, and Lee can attest to this is a kind of a tame response from the Lady Indians.
Maybe they expected this.
Well, I'll tell you what, it's been a fun week here at Mississippi College, a very successful week as well. Congratulations to the Lady Indians as they winners of the Region 23 tournament here as they're taking their photos at midcourt. We're going to take another 1-minute timeout, and we'll come back with more of the the National Guard postgame report right after this on FM 95 Sports.
ICC Sports on FM 95 is sponsored in part by Davis Ford in Fulton. Need a new car, van, or SUV? Get Davis Ford call at 862-3711. By Coke and ICC. winning combination.
ICC Sports Day 95 is sponsored in part by Trustmark Bank in Tupelo, Fulton, and Columbus. Trustmark is a Mississippi-based bank. Yes, it's a large regional bank, but it's lucrative. The bank is even on the Fulton campus. The BAQ is the oldest, largest, and most active
Adam,
yes, ma'am.
coverage of the Ole Miss Vandy game is in pregame right now, so we will be joining pregame in progress.
Okay, thank you. We'll keep this quick.
Since 1987. Contact Wheeler Family Dentistry at 866-601.
And welcome back to the National Guard post-game report. The Lady Indians win the Region 23 championship by the final score of 84-64.